would come. But never used to do it. But with this technology, that part we are addressing. So students will actually read and come to the class. In the classroom itself. In the classroom itself.
So do you agree? Do you think the students will read and come to class?
Yeah.
They have to, they have to now. Because now there is a different technology. If they don't get exposed, you might have seen what will be the 85% of the job what is present today will not be there by 2030. That is true. That is now we are seeing this statement everywhere, same thing.
In the
By
industry also.
2030, if they don't, students don't get gear up, as I mentioned, there will be a 1 lakh engineers per unity. That's all. Our duty is to say, you learn, ಪಾಪ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಕೇಳಿ ನೀವು ಇದಿದೆ ನಾವು ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಕಲೀರಿ ಕಲೀದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನು
ASI is a separate stream or it is embedded with the AI?
It is the AI which we are aligning AI to the superintelligence. Same subject we are aligned to superintelligence. And they, as a part of the classroom only, the first 15 minutes is a reading session. After that, there is a fine-tuning session. And after that, the faculty will come. It's complete classroom period itself is automated. In this. It's not the outside of the classroom.
This is for all streams of engineering.
All stream of engineering.
Sir, you showed us the Chinese robots dancing. So, your technology that you might be beginning or you have already began, you were talking about 24 months.
24 months. Yeah.
So, do you think that the development of technology would be complete within 24 hours, which would compete or in comparison with those dancing robots?
Yes, there are two aspects to it. One is the humanoid robots that our engineers are like much capable. They can actually build it in 24 months. It's possible. But then the superintelligence itself is we are targeting 2030. All the 5 labs, we call it as management consensus. All the 5 labs, we are the only 5 labs who are leading the superintelligence in the entire world. So all of them, all of us are in agreement that by 2030 this technology will come. That means 4 years, which is we are talking about 26. By the time engineering gets into the first year, by the time it gets out of it, in 4 years there will be a superintelligence world. So there is no point in preparing them just for the AI. The AI would be just a journey. Destination is actually superintelligence. So whatever we call it as AI, all this will be outdated by the time 2030 comes in. So that's why we've taken a bold move now. A point of education itself is to prepare them for the future, not from the present or for the past. So they will be preparing towards this, and we can develop it. We have to. There's no other go. There's no other option. We have to match the technology by in 24 months, at least in humanoid robots. If humanoid robots cannot be matched, if we target superintelligence by 2030, superintelligence can counter the such attacks. If the humanoid robots are also not built, superintelligence itself can counter those attacks. So that's why we are trying to have plan A and B. Plan A, we should build that humanoid robots in 24 months. Otherwise, we have to develop a superintelligence within India. It's possible. Our engineers are much capable. Our talent pool is very big, as well as they're very intelligent. We just need the direction. Right now, we are thinking in terms of the models and AI only. But then, if we know that what is the game about, what's the future of the game, what they're targeting, our engineers can also target it better. That's the idea. Right now, we think that our engineers think that building ChatGPT 4, GPT 5, that's the goal. That is not the goal. The goal is building the superintelligence. And India should build that before everybody else builds it. That's the reason. At least China builds it. Before China builds it, India should build it. So we are orienting the students towards that. That's all. Our orientation will take care of the rest of the things. Because the rest of the things are already there in India. The technology is there. Our students are much more capable.
Is your organization has enough resources to train the so huge number of students who are associated with this?
As I said, humanly, even to update the syllabus, right, 27,000 papers, humanly it's not possible. But then with the multi-agent system, with artificial intelligence systems, it is possible. So we have that multi-agent systems which can, and the system and software in place, which can train this in a large scale. So that's why we have got these 10 lakh is completely achievable for us. We got the resources and we got the investor backing behind us. And we are introducing it free of cost to the entire all the colleges in training, and even to the faculty level we introduce free of cost. For students also we want to make it free of the cost, but then there is some small charges now. There is each book used to cost 4,000 rupees. Now with all the investment and other things, we bought it on 500 rupees. 500 rupees is less than a printed textbook. Right now it is at that point. That also we want to make it free, but don't know, like depending on the future investments, we can make it free. But the goal is to prepare the country for this. It is possible. Scale is possible.
How would be the practical classes?
Practical would remain the same. I think VTO has already taken lead on it. The Idea Labs is the kind of thing that we are proposing. The rest of the world, when we talk to University of Sussex, and we're also in touch with Canadian, some of Canadian business universities. It's not just related to AI is not restricted to only engineering. It is there in commerce, arts, business, and all the fields. So we are making awareness in all the fields and across the world. When we're talking about it, most of the things is hands-on only, capstone projects. But video is already one step ahead of it. They already have an idea level. I think sir can show you.
Yeah,
Mobile.
it is there. We will show 1 second. We will show.
So it comes to his mobile. So all the ideas that students are actually doing every day he monitors. It's like one dashboard. So that is the model we fit into. So there people will be doing hands-on projects in the idea labs. That's the future of schooling also, college also. People will not come to read the subjects, and the teachers also. Faculty is not responsible for giving giving the subject to the students. They are there to guide the students. Subjects can be picked up by the artificial intelligence. Subject and details can be picked up by the artificial intelligence. They'll be more elevating from teachers to the guru level, where they just act as a guide, and if the students are start benefiting them, if the understanding is not right, they correct the understanding. That is the goal. We are progressing as we evolve. Gone are the days when we used to teach only subjects. Now it's subject, beyond the subject, the teachers are getting involved. So that's the goal of this platforms.
So this is begun in the first semester.
Yes, it's already started in the first year. So first semester already one complete. Second semester implementation is going on, and in VTU is now. We are aligning the syllabus next 4 years. We are working with VTU to align the syllabus to superintelligence, not just AI. Along with the alignment, all the technical tools, everything would come along with that.
This is just an awareness of what exactly the ASI means. Beyond that, we need to go to the fundamentals of what exactly that has, right? So that is what we are focusing on. See, first thing, everyone should understand that artificial superintelligence means it is the one technology which is beyond AI. So that is what we are working on. So VTU is working and focusing on mainly on educating what exactly that means. So because we are working with a large volume of students, and the students needs to know where exactly the world is moving. So for that, you need to have certain kind of a back study, making sure that the students are ready of all the verticals. See, we are not focusing only on the AI or the AI students. We are focusing on all the vertical students, because it is very important for us as a university, the largest university in the world, has to know that, okay, the students, AI is, how exactly this AI can be used in their vertical. For example, the mechanical engineers needs to work on some kind of applications. So then how exactly AI can be integrated? It is just a tool. AI is just a tool. Yes, ASI is also a tool. But how exactly the humans needs to use it to embed in our daily applications? That is what Chandrasekhar is doing, and also our VC sir is also doing, to integrate this AI into the every different vertical of the engineering. So that means we are relevant. Civil engineers going to be relevant. So there was a dip in the civil engineering, by the way, which if you all know about it. So now with this integration of AI into every curriculum, see, by next year you see civil engineering's people are going to go up because they are trained with AI. So trained to how to use this AI. That is what the initiatives which VTU is doing with VC Cert's vision of 10 years. By the way, we are ahead. VTU is ahead than other institutes by 10 years, because people are still thinking how to integrate AI in other engineerings, but we are already integrating with the curriculum.